Earthquakes are one of the most powerful and destructive natural hazards on Earth. They occur when stress built up along geological fault lines is suddenly released, sending seismic waves through the ground. This energy release can cause the ground to shake violently, triggering landslides, tsunamis, infrastructure collapse, and loss of life. Most earthquakes happen along plate boundaries, where the Earth's tectonic plates interact. These boundaries are zones of intense geological activity. There are three main types: convergent, where plates collide; divergent, where plates move apart; and transform, where plates slide past each other. Earthquakes can occur at all three, but they are most frequent and most intense at convergent boundaries, where the collision of plates causes immense pressure. Globally, the most seismically active region is the Pacific Ring of Fire, an arc of volcanoes and fault lines encircling the Pacific Ocean. This region includes countries such as Japan, Indonesia, Chile, New Zealand, and parts of the United States, particularly California. Earthquakes are also common in regions where large continental plates meet, such as the Himalayan region and Myanmar. Take Japan as an example. Located at the junction of four tectonic plates, the Pacific, Philippine Sea, Okhotsk, and Eurasian, Japan experiences frequent seismic activity. One of the most devastating events occurred on March 11, 2011, when a magnitude 9.0 megathrust earthquake struck off the northeast coast of Honshu. It triggered a massive tsunami, killed over 18,000 people, and caused the Fukushima nuclear disaster. This event demonstrated how tectonic subduction zones, where one plate is forced beneath another, can produce catastrophic results. Another case is the 2023 earthquake in Myanmar, which had a magnitude of 6.4. Myanmar lies along the Sagang Fault, a major transform fault between the Indian and Eurasian plates. Unlike Japan's subduction zones, the Sagang Fault is a strike-slip fault, where plates grind past each other horizontally. Despite the lower magnitude compared to Japan's earthquake, the Myanmar quake had a significant human impact due to weak infrastructure and limited emergency response capacity. Many buildings collapsed, and dozens were injured or killed. The impacts of earthquakes vary depending on multiple factors: magnitude, depth of the focus, population density, time of day, and the level of economic development. In MEDCs, more economically developed countries like Japan, buildings are designed to withstand shaking, and emergency services are well coordinated. In contrast, LEDCs, less economically developed countries like Myanmar, often lack seismic-resistant structures and preparedness, resulting in higher casualties and longer recovery times. Beyond the immediate destruction, earthquakes have long-term consequences. Economies can be crippled, communities displaced, and healthcare systems overwhelmed. In Japan, the 2011 quake led to an estimated economic loss of $360 billion, the most expensive natural disaster in history. Myanmar's earthquake, though smaller, strained local resources and highlighted the vulnerability of infrastructure in developing regions. From a geographical perspective, the significance of earthquakes lies not only in their physical force, but also in their ability to reveal the uneven distribution of risk and resilience. Regions at plate boundaries are naturally more vulnerable, but human vulnerability is influenced by governance, development, education, and planning. The geological evidence, such as plate movement maps, fault line activity, and GPS data, shows us where risk is highest. However, it's the human geography, population patterns, urban design, and emergency response that determines how devastating an earthquake will be. In conclusion, earthquakes are a natural consequence of Earth's dynamic tectonic system. They occur most frequently along active plate boundaries, especially in regions like Japan and Myanmar, due to the movement and interaction of tectonic plates. Their impacts can be catastrophic, particularly where human systems are unprepared. Understanding where and why earthquakes happen and how to respond to them is critical in minimizing loss and building resilience in both high-risk and developing regions.